This is why I say this is why I say
3, 2, 1.
You get that notification, bombs go live. Hold on, what you doing? Let's go take a ride to the TV where we sit and watch her gossip on me. Cause I can't leave her alone. I'll be bomb, I wanna be bombshell. Coming hot, coming soft, don't matter where I come. You're gone, a lot of risk, good or bad. You're listening to me cause I'm bombshell, baby. Tuning every night, lose track of time. Her words cut deep, yeah, they mess with my mind. Can't escape the show no matter how I hide. She's got me hooked on this wild ride. I don't wanna be bomb, I wanna be bombshell. Coming hot, coming soft, don't matter where I come. You're gone, a lot of risk, good or bad. You're listening to me cause I'm bombshell, baby. Tuning every night, lose track of time. Her words cut deep, yeah, they mess with my mind. Can't escape the show no matter how I hide. She's got me hooked on this wild ride. I wanna be bomb, I wanna be bombshell. Coming hot, coming soft, don't matter where I come. You're gone, a lot of risk, good or bad. You're listening to me cause I'm bombshell, baby. From the screen to the real life, blurred lines we cross. Every word, every glance makes me feel like I'm lost. But I'm addicted, yeah, I keep coming back. She's my bombshell, got me caught in the beat. Bomb. Don't wanna be bombshell. Coming hot, coming soft, don't matter where I come. You're gone, a lot of risk, good or bad. You're listening to me cause I'm bombshell, baby.
What y'all doing? Hey, Jody, thank you. Hey, Wendy. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kate. Katina, how you doing? Hey, Kelly. Hey, y'all, what's up? Hey. Hey, everybody. How are you? It's good to see everyone. Hey, what's up? Go back to where I came from. Flavor, bitch, you just mad as hell, ain't you? You just stay mad, don't you? Oh, girl, shut the fuck up. For real, shut up. Hey, Lexi, hey, y'all, what's up? All right. So, hold on, let me get my bubble gum. Sorry about that. Christmas time's almost here. Hey, Lolly. What's up? Yeah, considering you're my Discord. Oh, y'all, let me buy one. Man. Where is... No, I just had it all in my hand now. God dang it. Oh, please. Move out. It's been a long day. All right. What's going on? Hey, Amy, Lexi, G14, Bodie, get out of here with that. Go on. Thank you. Nope. All right. So, let's see what we're doing. So how's everybody been? What's been going on? What's been going on? I hadn't even bothered to look, really, to tell you the truth. I don't really give a shit. But to be nice, I'll ask, what's going on? Go. Go with that. Go. Go. Thank you. Go, baby. You hear Bo? Yeah. He's in the Christmas spirit. He's got a little Christmas, his little Christmas collar on and things, you know. Said he's got hers on. They will be. We're going to be jolly regardless. Isn't that right, Bo? Listen. Y'all mad a little bit, huh? I'd be mad too. I got cussed out on the phone by my boss. So, how is it? Now, I haven't been live or anything, right? I hadn't said a word to anybody about nothing. Again, I've been silent, right? Why are y'all calling my boss and bald-faced lying to him? Yes, it is, Carla. My gosh, yesterday was it yesterday? Was it yesterday, y'all? That wind was cutting through me like freaking glass. It's a little cold. Do you see? It was cold. Man, it was freaking cold. After that rain. And listen, it was crazy because I was looking at the weather and it said it was going to be like 65 and 70 degrees. And I'm like, I don't understand. Let's hear. Welcome in, everyone. Come on. Delusional me too. Merry Christmas. It was a balmy 2 degrees. It's getting a little. It was pretty today. It was cold, but it was pretty. The sun was out and stuff. But yeah, I had a lot to do today. Let's see what else. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right things. I see your Christmas trees. Callie, babe, how you doing? Work's going good. I am. I'm fine. You're sweating? It's 30 degrees here, it says on my computer right now. I don't know if that's really true, but that's what it says. Hold on just a minute. I'm reading something. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. What just happened? I don't know why that does that. Okay. Yes, it's going fine. How bad can it be? I'm driving a cab. But anyway, a couple of y'all have called my job again because that's what y'all do, right? Lying to them, saying that I'm live streaming when I'm working. I'm live streaming from the base. And you can hear the radio going and the names of the customers and all the things, right? Well, how'd that work out for you? Did that work out okay for you? Did you like what was said to you? What did y'all think was going to happen? Because I haven't been live when I've been working. I haven't been on the base live either. At all. Not anywhere. Nothing about Discord, nothing like that, right? That's funny because you have never live streamed driving. No. Way back in the day I did, but not when I was working, right? Contrary to popular lies going around, right? Call for Benny said I was doing it all over again. But yet there was no footage of it anywhere. You didn't have anything to be able to email them this time, did you, sweethearts? And what did my boss tell you to do? Verbatim. Stay off his motherfucking phone with your motherfucking bullshit. Nobody gives a fuck. She's not going anywhere, even if she did. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he told you. That didn't work out the way you thought it was going to work out, right? Yeah, I've been on base. I love my boss too, to be honest with you. At first, it was iffy, right? But now I've gotten better at driving. And being a cab driver, I'm doing pretty good with it. So yeah, he's going to defend me because he likes me. They all like me there. And it's a lot, I'll be honest with you, it's a lot more, what's the word? It's fun there. People aren't mean. And they defend me. So keep calling and you'll keep getting cussed the fuck out. Because they're not going to fire me. They're not going to do anything. And even if Fort Benning called them yesterday or tomorrow, they don't care. They don't care. There's only a couple of us that even drive out there. I'm one of them. So, listen. Keep on. Did I go live and freak out about it? Nope. I didn't say one word about it. The only reason I mention it to you now is because one of the dispatchers was telling me all about it. They didn't even tell me. The dispatcher told me. Let me tell you something else, too. You may think you know all the things when you really don't know any of the things. Not even a little bit. The fact that y'all are still stalking my life and still talking about me, for what? I don't talk about any of y'all. I don't even acknowledge your existence. And I'm not going to. I'm putting all my videos on my backup channel, all my live streams of anything to do with any of you on my backup channel. And I'm going to spread them out. One's going to be Flavor, one's going to be Amber, one's going to be Modine, and one's going to be Jin. Because I have that many channels. I'm making a new banner. And I'm free. Y'all have no clue where the fuck I am. And I love that for y'all. My boss certainly ain't gonna tell you. I'm getting a P.O. box tomorrow. Nobody's gonna know anything about anywhere where I am because, like, you know what? It doesn't matter where I am or where I live or what I'm doing in my real life. My real life is mine. It's private and it's gonna stay that way. I don't talk about it in Discord. That Discord's about to be shut down. I don't even care about it. I don't care about any of it anymore. And I haven't for a really long time. Because I'm going to tell you something. What can be given can be taken away. And people can turn on you just like that in the split eye of a second, right? And it happens to all of us. All of us. All of us. And your days are coming. I'm not going to give them to you because I just don't give a shit enough to give them to you. I don't know, Sassy, am I? According to them, I am. Who knows? But what I do know is that y'all don't have a say-so in my life whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Zero. You don't affect it anymore. I don't worry about you anymore. And I just don't care anymore. Like, I genuinely don't. And I'm tossing this year away. I'm changing the channel. And I'm moving on. And I know you stalking cunts will follow me everywhere I go because you don't have anything else but restreaming other people. God forbid y'all try to do a live stream just on your own merit. And you can't do it. You're just not that entertaining. And y'all can say whatever you want to about me. Don't ever get it twisted. There's a lot of things I am, but one of them is entertaining. So it's whatever you want to say about me, say it. It doesn't matter. What you think about me doesn't make me lose an ounce of sleep. It doesn't. Nothing. I thought I was going to be arrested. I thought I didn't have any of my devices. What happened to that? Hey, thank you. Thanks a lot. I don't think I can play it. I hadn't even paid for my StreamYards. Because I'm probably not going to use StreamYards after the first of the year. They're going to use something else. But thank you so very much. How do you still have your devices? They are fools. Yeah, I have every single stinking one of them. Isn't that something? Thank you, Delusional. I appreciate it. I genuinely do. Merry Christmas. Y'all thought you were going to ruin my Christmas, right? Do y'all genuinely think that I give a shit about where I live anymore? I don't. Because you know what? I bit off way more than I could chew. And that's really the truth of it all. However, hey, Lydia, how are you, honey? But let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to be talking about y'all. At all. Not even a little bit. I may talk about you here and there. So once again, Amber lied to everyone. Apparently. Let me see if I can make sure y'all know that I have my phone. I've had it the entire time. Because if I didn't have my phone, I can't work. I have to use my GPS every single day. For work. Every day. Let me see if I can find something. This new update on this iPhone confuses the fuck out of me. Is it there? Nope. Hold please, because I can't find. Okay, here we go. Now here's my phone. Let me see if I can. Here's the ringtone now. Okay. Here's another ringtone. Okay, so this is my phone. All right. I never lost it. Nobody ever took it from me. Hey, Siri. What time is it? Hey, Siri. What time is it?
It's 11:08 p.m.
So there you go. Okay. All right. So yeah, I have my devices. I'm on my computer and I have my devices. I'm not in my car. I'm not on the street. I'm not anywhere. Okay. Stop lying to these people. No one took my devices. And listen, if you played the audio of the conversation with whatever detective it was, why don't you put it on YouTube? Y'all put every fucking thing else on YouTube. If there was a warrant for me, why didn't I get arrested today when I went and got a background for my job? And fingerprinted, by the way. That's something you have to do in the state of Georgia. Why didn't they arrest me? I was there for over an hour. I thought I was going to be arrested for missing court that I didn't miss. I thought there were going to be warrants to come and all the things. Where are those warrants? I thought I missed court. Right. I didn't. I don't know why. I really don't want, I don't get it. I don't know why you would even say my devices were taken for what? What would my devices be taken for? You said that I showed what? A naked person and said it was you. So that was revenge porn, I believe. Okay, sure, Jan. I thought that Flava confirmed all this, that my devices were taken and all the things, right? Why do I still have them? Where's the investigation? I mean, where's all the things? I thought I was in so much trouble that I was going to be arrested on sex charges and revenge porn and all these sex offender kind of things. When is that going to happen? They had me there today. They fingerprinted me and everything. Spreading misinformation was something so unreal, but people fall for it. If true, post proof, Amber. It looks bad for her, but whatever makes her feel good. Whatever makes her feel good. No, it's not about whatever makes her feel good. I don't understand why people really I mean, like, I don't even understand why they believe anything that they say, but it's whatever. Or maybe he saw two dumb bitches. Those silver bracelets would have been shiny for Christmas. Y'all are fools. I agree. They are fools. They are fools if they believe that. But that's what I was telling you all. Like, that's what she does, right? That's the pattern of Amber Rain. Everybody's going to be arrested. All the things. False reports made all the time. I mean, come on now. Y'all would know if I went to jail. Pretty sure of that. But then I heard she took all her posts down and she was done with it all. And so I don't know. I don't know. I hadn't even been to her channel at all about anything. I would hate to think I'd have to lie about things just to have someone talk about me. It's the police, typical shit, different month. What's the police? They're here already? Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. She'll be back as Virgin Mary. Well, it is Christmas. Let's see. Amber hitting the desk with the bracelets. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I thought it was the wall or something like that. Let's see. Hold on just a minute. Okay. I'm not going to show that. Because I don't care. I'm trying to catch up with some of the stuff, but like, I don't really know what to catch up with. Like, fuck, I don't care. I am going to start talking about another community when I come back. After the first of the year. And we're going to start doing deep dives into that community for a while. Where's Texas girl? Is she gone or what? Okay. I had 2 prescriptions filled today, a whopping $847. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. What is everybody doing for Christmas? Then there was something I was about to show y'all. Hold on. Oh, that I wanted to read y'all. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can pull it up. Some court stuff. Oh, come on. So when I went, when was it? When was it? Let's see if I got it on my phone. Hold on a minute. Maybe I do. Well, crap. Well, let's see. Just a minute. I got to pull it up. It's going to take me just a second. So how do I download that? Okay, here we go. I think this is what I wanted. Let's see if I can. Save the photos. I'm going to tell you what I filed in court. I'm trying to find the download for it, so hold on. Sorry about that. I wasn't going to talk about it, but I think I'll talk about it. Here it is. 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 You know, I've been talking about the eviction and how it was illegal and all the things, right? So when we had the hearing the other day about the compelling me to pay rent to the registry, I wasn't allowed to speak. I was allowed, it was yes or no answers, and that's what I did. I didn't show my ass. I didn't do anything. However, what I did do is file this. Is this it? Yep, this is it. I believe. That's it. All right, so we're going to read this. I don't know if this is. I did do this. So hold on just a minute. Now, when I went to file a motion twice in this case, right? 2 motions in this case, I think, 2 or 3. I was told by the clerk, by what, I don't even think it wasn't the clerk of court. It was just someone who worked there, right? In the municipal court, that's how they do things, right? Telling me that I could not file anything because I was the defendant, right? I was like, wait, what? No, That's not true. At all. I absolutely can. And the woman would not allow me to do it, right? And I said, and on top of that, the judge decides what goes, what stays, and all that. What you do is you stamp it and you file it, and that's all that you're required that you do. Now, this wasn't the clerk of Superior Court or even the municipal court. It wasn't Mr. Reginald. It was just a lady that worked there, right? And I looked at her like she was fucking crazy. But I didn't say a word. I left. I didn't show my ass. I didn't do any of that. I just said, okay. Okay. That's what I said. Like, that's crazy as fuck. I've never heard that in my life, nor have I ever heard. I mean, like, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It blew my fucking mind. And even their forms that they have are so outdated. It's unreal. I mean, it's unreal. To be the second largest city in the state is crazy. Anyway. It was crazy. Just absolutely nuts. The way the judge acted, the whole thing is just crazy. And I'm just still kind of in disbelief, but it's whatever. All right, hold on. Let me get this. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. All right. So I can read it a little bit better. And I did this on the 11th after court. Okay. All right, here we go. Because literally the job of that lady, the lady, I don't even know her name, but she was like evil too. She wasn't very nice at all. And she's just crazy. And I went in there today with a whole different attitude. And literally had to go get the magistrate court, not municipal, but magistrate court clerk, okay, to come over there and tell this woman she absolutely can file anything in this case. Are you crazy? That's due process, ma'am. I mean, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? Like, fucking what? Like, the lady was blown away. She was blown away. She couldn't believe that I was told, like, she said, wait, what? I said, yeah, I mean, like, since when was that ever? So here's the copy that I got in my email. I emailed it to myself. So let me read it to you. So, And then I caught the court in a lie. Hold on. This may not be. All right, let me see what the other one is. I did like 2 or 3 of them to get it right. I can't remember. Let's see if I got the one. Let me just take these pictures and just post them. And I can just read it from there. Okay. I'll cheat. Not that this is y'all's business, but since y'all talked so much about it, let me just go ahead and put this in your cap. All right. Now, when you don't agree with something a judge does or said, hey, Stormy, thanks. Hey, now. Okay. The bad thing about it is that the judge is a dick. He's just a fucking dick. And he treats tenants in that courtroom like straight shit. Because God forbid a landlord not be telling the truth, right? Even when presented with fucking facts. And you get ignored anyway. That is also a violation of due process. But besides that, what happened in this case is in order for a court to have jurisdiction over a case and the defendant in the case, all right, certain things must happen. One, in an eviction case, properly, you must follow all the procedures set by the state of Georgia and the court, okay? You have to do it. Doesn't matter who the fuck you are. You have to do it in order for it to be a fair process, right? So hold on a minute. Now, for all y'all over there saying that this wasn't a law and this wasn't a law and this wasn't a law, you sure about that? Y'all know so much and all, right? Y'all know so fucking much about everything. I can't, just blows my mind. All right. Here we go. All right. So on its own website, the procedures for the writ of possession and the procedure for the dispositionary warrant are there, right? Okay. I don't even know what that's even pertaining to, but okay. I don't know what that's talking about. All right, so let's see. Requirements. When you are filing for eviction, right, You have to demand possession. It must be made prior to the commencement of the proceeding, which means the filing. And additionally, if the proceeding is based upon holding over, the demand must be made either upon or after the termination of the lease. If the proceeding is based upon non-payment of rent, the demand must occur between the due date of the rent and commencement of the proceeding. Demand for possession may be given orally, but generally easier to prove the demand if made in writing and if signed in front of a notary. And mostly that's what landlords do. They go to a notary, and so they can witness it, and they sign it, and then they post it on your door with your name. Okay, they can post it on your door with your name in a sealed envelope. That they can post. Okay. Now let me show you why that's true, because y'all said that wasn't a law here, right? I believe over there in Flavorland and Skankarilla Land. Okay. Okay. Now, according to Georgia code law, all right, Safe at Home Act, House Bill 404, effective July 2024, significantly updates landlord-tenant laws by requiring rentals to be fit for human habitation, adding cooling as an essential utility, capping security deposits at 2 months' rent, and mandating a 3-day notice for eviction filing, strengthening tenants' rights for safe housing with better repair standards, utility access, and eviction protections. Here we go. Landlords must provide a 3-day written notice to pay or quit before they can file for eviction in court. If landlords fail to make necessary significant repairs after written notice, tenants may be able to arrange repairs and deduct costs from rent, provided they follow specific procedures, which I did so and do have the receipts for, right? Because this is what the landlord didn't do. All right. Now, also, the law also states in Chapter 44 of Georgia Code Law, let me show you. Property. This is what we're talking about. Landlord and tenant. Okay. Okay. Let's read it together, shall we? And the reason why I'm showing you this is because I want to explain to you what the reasons I did what I did. Okay. All right, here we go. In all cases, when a tenant holds possession of lands or tenants over and beyond the term, that's not what we're talking about. In all cases, when a tenant fails to pay rent, like they said that I did, late fees, utilities, or other charges owed to the landlord when it becomes due, if the tenant refuses to pay the amount due or fails to deliver possession, when so demanded after being provided with a notice to vacate or pay all past due rent, late fees, utilities, and other charges owed to the landlord within 3 business days, the owner or the agent, attorney at law, or attorney in fact of such owner may immediately go before the judge of the superior court, the judge of the state court, or the clerk or deputy clerk of either court, or the judge or clerk of the deputy clerk of any other court with jurisdiction over the subject matter, or a magistrate in the district where the land lies, and make an affidavit under oath to the facts. Such affidavit may likewise be made before a notary public. The demand for possession notice of this code section or 3-day notice to vacate or pay under subsection of this code section shall be posted in a sealed envelope conspicuously on the door of the property and delivered via any additional method or methods agreed upon in rental agreement. All right. Amended 2024 Georgia law. All right. Now, we're going to move on from that. That was never done, ever. That was never done. Right. I am sharing. Okay. That was never done. And Georgia's pretty strict about things like that. Like, they're strict. If you don't follow it, it is what it is, right? So, let's talk about something else. I'm going to continue on because I'm going to show you something. Let me see my little thingy. Hold on. Now, when it comes to a notice, right? You have 7 days to answer, which is in 44751. So let's go to that. 44751. Let's go to that. I never got a copy of the affidavit. And that is also something that I'm required to have when they serve me papers, right? You have to have a copy of the affidavit because I still don't know why they are evicting me, because it doesn't say on this warrant why the fuck they're evicting me. It doesn't say anything. It says the tenant either holding over said house and premises and the terms for which the same were rented or leased by him or her, and said owner desired and has demanded possession of the house and premises, and the same has been refused by the said tenant Karen Shell. Okay, well, what? Then it says here, and the respondent makes this affidavit that a warrant may issue for the removal of said tenant from said house and premises, and a judgment by the default in the sum of blah, 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 but there was no money judgment, right? Because in the state of Georgia, you can't tack and mail and ask for money, right? However, on this warrant that I got, on the front side of it, it states that my rent is $2,100 a month. That makes it invalid on its face. It's void on its face. That's what it's called, void on its face. When you have something that is misrepresented, false stated, whatnot, that makes the procedure flawed, the paperwork flawed, and you got a problem there, right? They also have a problem where they did not accept tender of the rent in the very beginning because he would not accept the payment that I had. He made me transfer the money here, there, and everywhere else because Venmo was down at the time, and ended up costing me $350 to do so. With him finally taking Apple Pay. He refused tender for 5 days of Apple Pay, which was crazy to me. But anyway, you can't fucking do that either. Now, also in the state of Georgia, excuse me, please. a landlord cannot serve the eviction themselves. They can serve you with the notice, the 3-day notice to pay or quit, but they can't the eviction itself. So the landlord files the affidavit with the court. The sheriff or process server must serve the tenant with the summons and affidavit. I never got one. Now, proper service is key. Failing to serve the initial notice and court summons correctly can delay or invalidate the entire eviction process. That is correct. It's flawed service, right? Now, the lady got smart with me in court because I said I did not receive that notice the day that you said that I did, okay? And they didn't think, I guess, that I would keep the envelope that they both came in, all right? The first one, the eviction, the warrant thingy that I got, I didn't even get the affidavit. I still don't even fucking know what's on that affidavit, to tell you the truth. Was dated by the court on October 30th. The very day that he came over to the house and tried to bully his ass up in here, okay? It says that I was here. I had 7 days, which was November 8th, to answer, okay? Now, that lady argued with me in there and said that it was mailed that day. It has to be mailed that day, according to law, to give you the proper notice time, correct? Yes, that's correct. Well, the envelope says, and you go by what's postmarked if they mailed it, right? Dustin, what's up? Oh my God, let me help you out. Let me help you the fuck out, okay? Hey, Dustin, what's up? It has November 3rd on it. Okay? For that. The other one, which was the motion to compel rent into the registry, they filed that on November 20th. It didn't get put in the mail to November 24th. Now, that woman argued me down in that clerk's office and said that they were mailed the exact same day that the motion to compel was made, which was the 20th of November. No, it wasn't. It wasn't mailed until 4 days later. And then on top of that, you had Thanksgiving there, okay, and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So I only had 7 days to answer this. No, 14 days, I believe, is what that is. So the 14th day wasn't even after the hearing was set, right? I went in there to answer it, and that's when we had this whole conversation. Within the time frame, right? I thought I was still in the time frame. I was not, apparently. The hearing was on the 11th. All right. I went in there to answer it. What was the Friday before that? The 8th or something like that. 7th, 8th, whatever. And that's when we had this conversation. December 5th, actually. It was December 5th. All right. Now, they never tried to serve me personally. The sheriff didn't. All he did was simply tack it on my door. So what I filed was this. I attempted to file this first, and she told me no. I came back. I tried to do this twice, and the second time they had to take it because the lady's crazy. Okay? Just because you're a defendant in a court case doesn't make you, I mean, you have a right to defend yourself, and yes, you can file any fucking thing you want to file. Now, whether the judge accepts it or not, I mean, is a whole nother ballgame, but you're allowed to file it, right? So what I filed was, let's see if I've got it somewhere. Motion to set aside order compelling payment of rent in the court registry and to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction. Comes now defendant Karen shall proceed and respectfully moves this honorable court to set aside the order compelling payment of rent into the court registry, vacate all resulting orders, and dismiss this action for lack of jurisdiction and support therein shows the court the following. The court has to establish jurisdiction over anybody before they can allow a case to go forward. Because the service was illegal, the summons was illegal, and so was the paperwork, they don't have any jurisdiction. They never got jurisdiction over the case. Jurisdictional defects and improper service. This court lacks personal and subject matter jurisdiction due to plaintiff's failure to comply with the statutory filing and service requirements governing proceedings under OCGA 44750 through 44756. Plaintiff failed to properly serve defendant with a dispositionary affidavit and summons as required by law. They did not receive all required paperwork, including the affidavit stating the grounds for eviction, and instead received only a copy of the disciplinary award. Plaintiff did not wait. Oops, my bad. Plaintiff did not make reasonable efforts at personal service prior to utilizing tack and mail service. They substituted that service may only be used after diligent attempts at personal service. If y'all remember, my back, I was down with my back. Hold on. Where is it? Did I do it? All right. Then we have this. This is the one that I did. I'm sorry. This is the one I did. This motion is filed pursuant to the Separate Home Act and all other applicable Georgia landlord tenant statutes. Defendant shows the court that disciplinary action initiated by plaintiff is invalid as a matter of law because plaintiff failed to comply with statutory prerequisites, misrepresented material facts, and failed to maintain the property in a habitable condition as required under Georgia law. We've already talked about the notice taker. Grounds for relief. They failed to provide or file the required written 3-day written notice to pay or quit as mandated by the Safe at Home Act. No such notice exists on the court docket or in the court record. Therefore, the warrant, all orders, and the writ of possession are invalid and void. They misrepresented the amount of rent allegedly owed on the warrant, stating an incorrect and inflated rent amount, and an action based on materially false information is invalid on its face. They have violated the Georgia habitability. I can't even say half these words. Defendant repeatedly reported serious and unsafe, unsanitary conditions, including mold, rat droppings, roach feces, cat urine, and feces beneath the home with odors coming through the HVAC vents, and the presence of broken car parts, broken glass, discarded engines, and hazardous waste materials scattered across the yard and inside the shed. These conditions constitute violations of 44.713 and the Safe at Home Act's requirement that rental housing be fit for human habitation. Plaintiff failed to provide defendant with a signed copy of the lease dated September 3rd, 2025, and failed to disclose legally required contact information in violation of Georgia landlord tenant statutes and the Safe at Home Act procedural requirements. It was illegally filed without statutory compliance, any court order compelling rent into registry, any judgment entered, and any writ of possession issued or void as a matter of law and must be vacated. And it's true, they do. And that is why I'm in this house. Period. On top of that, on top of that, when I was in court and I gave him the receipts, this my bank statement, my receipts of payment of rent after it was filed, he completely ignored it. Completely fucking ignored it. Blew it off. Blew it the fuck off, right? I didn't argue. I didn't show my ass. I didn't do any of that because I know better. But I did come home and do some things, right? Because here's the thing. At the end of the fucking day, I don't think of Shannon at all, and it's always fuck Shannon forever. I just saw her name and I just went in on her. She's a fine one to talk about anybody on this motherfucker. Okay? That's what I thought about it. How about that? All right. So, moving on. Oh, I forgot about this whole thing. I filed that too. So yeah, so we'll see. And that's why I'm going to remain here, okay? Because A, you cannot accept payment after you file an eviction. You can't accept the payment and then expect somebody to be thrown out of the house. You can't do it. That's not what the law states. The law states that if you accept payment, it should have been dismissed. Why he didn't dismiss it, I don't fucking know. Do I give a fuck? Nope. Well, yeah, I gave a fuck because that's crazy. And he also did that to someone else right before me, right? He did the same thing to someone else right before me. He didn't dismiss that either. And that pissed that girl all the way the fuck off. Okay. So that is why I'm in this house. And that's why I'm not going to have to go anywhere because A, they got their fucking money. I have all the receipts still to this day. And if the judge tries it, then I'm going to appeal it because it's about right and wrong. Do I want to stay here? No, I don't. I fucking don't. But at the end of the day, your landlord can't be a fucking bully. They have to do what they're supposed to do as your landlord. And when he was asked repeatedly to do certain things, like get all the fucking motor oil up out of the backyard that's spilled all over the backyard, all the broken car parts, the broken glass, all of that shit that I was told was going to be gone the day that I moved, and it wasn't. There's old wood out there. Now there's rats in that shed. And I'm sure that they're going to come in this house with me. I don't know if they are or not. I pray to God they fucking don't, because I will flip the fuck out. But you just can't do certain things. You can't have hazardous waste material like hydraulic fluid and motor oil that's spilled all in the yard, contaminating the soil. I mean, that's poisonous shit. You can't have it. This isn't a business. And he refused to do anything about it. And I have that in text too. I have I have all the conversations. I also have where for 7 days straight, I texted him about that, the lease, the payment, and all that, and not one goddamn response did I get from that man. Not one. On top of that, on top of that, I have all the pictures. I have pictures. I got all the pictures because the shit is still out there. I put a big rug, outdoor rug over the oil so the dogs, would leave it alone. But all the broken glass, all that shit out there, I still have. I don't have it. I mean, I took all the pictures. I took the pictures of the bathroom that was black with black mold, and I took a picture of it now. Okay, I took a picture of all of it, fucking all of it, the day that I moved in because he was a dick when I moved in. Why? I just think he's a dick. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I took pictures of it. The stove, ugh. I'm going to show you. Since everybody thinks the house, I mean, I like the house because of the yard. But when you have big shards of glass back there, it's fucked up. It was fucked up. I'm going to show you. I know I took pictures of that shit. I think I even took a video. Hold on, let me show you. It's been so long ago. Okay, here we go. All right. A minute. Okay. Yeah, here they are. Here's some of them. Here's the ones where the holes are in the foundation of the fucking thing. Oh, just me. I read 2 pictures. I think I found. I haven't found the ones of the outside or the bathroom. Well, I found some. So maybe on the other phone. But this is what it looked like when I moved here. Hold on. And I sent him a text talking about it. Because his nephew apparently was a piece of shit, is what he called him. He said he left it nasty. He didn't know all the things, right? But he absolutely knew. He lived here for 5 months without paying a deposit and all that shit. And I had to hear about that. And he was just an asshole to me about all that. And I didn't have a damn thing to do with it. Nothing. I didn't have a damn thing to do with it. And then here's all the receipts of that. Okay, so let me see. And then I'm done since you don't want to talk so much about it. Because I really don't give a fuck. But what you're not going to do is try to fuck me over. Keep a deposit and all the things when I didn't do shit to you or do anything wrong. And I don't care what anybody told you. I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't talking. I was listening to something. It's fucking hot. Now in court,
Unknown caller.
hold on, y'all. I have to go get somebody from work, so hold on just a minute. I'm going to show this and I'm going to go get them. So this is what I got when I moved in. And these are the pictures that were taken the day that I moved in. Because I knew he was a dick and that it was going to not end well. I knew it, and I told everybody in Discord that. These are what the drawers look like when I moved in. That's fucking fucked up. That too. That's not my shit right there. All that right there. That's mold, okay? That's what the stove looks like. That's what the oven looked like. This was what the fuck? Let me show you the other picture of the stove. Of the top of the fucking stove. Fucking disgusting. And he left it like that. And the bathroom was fucking worse. And I know I took a video of that shit. Because there's still black mold in the showers, everything. Shit, I can't get out no matter what I've tried to do. He tried to tell me that a bathtub being black is because it's been used so much. I'm like, wait, what? What? No, that's not, absolutely not true, but okay. Sure, Jan, sure. Like, literally tried to get me to believe that shit. And I'm like, no, that's just not true. But hold on, I'll show you. I had to change out the tub shit because it was all rusted and fucked up, and it was fucking gross. Where's that motherfucker? I just had that bitch. Now I gotta go pick up somebody because I've gotten to where I go take and pick up and all people all the time now. It's pretty awesome, honestly. I don't think I've ever had to go get somebody this late, but she's up there at the store and why not? Okay, can it? Okay, super. Oh. All right. This is what the top of it looked like.
Unknown caller.
Sweet Mother Mary Jesus. Hold on. Well, I was told that it would all be fixed. It would all be fixed by the time that I got there, but it wasn't. So I just took pictures of it. Hold on a minute. And then I got sent a text saying, now this is look like. Why does it matter what I am? Does it matter? That. And all that is grease and grime and all that fucking fuck shit. But this is after I cleaned it. And I was still I finally got all that shit out from around it, but that's what I walked into the day of the movers. Right? No, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I am. Not really an Uber. I'm a cab driver. But yeah. Okay. So I didn't really have a choice. I had to suck it up, is what I was told by him. Let's see. And I'll post all that another day. I got to go pick this girl up and her mama. And she's lucky I'm still awake. But at the end of the day, that's what, and it wasn't going to be taken care of. And he sent me a text and said, I'm not doing shit else. I'm not cleaning that. It was my net. Because he said that his sister, it's his sister's son, that they were going to be over there that weekend to clean it. And when I opened the refrigerator, I don't know how to tell you, like, when a freezer is like got so much ice in it, or it needs to be deep cleaned and defrosted. Y'all, it has so much rotten food in it. They had left it unplugged because it was broken for over a week. Right? And then he came in and plugged it back up and it froze back up. You couldn't even get a microwave pizza box in that freezer part of it. So for 4 days of the first week I was here, I didn't have a refrigerator because it was the Labor Day weekend and he didn't want to go get one. His exact words. Let me see if I can show a better picture. But yeah. And the bathrooms were worse than that. And I know I've got this picture somewhere. The bathroom fucking pissed me. Like, that shit pissed me all the fucking way off. And if I'd had a choice and had a plan B, I wouldn't have moved here. But I didn't. And I just didn't have a choice. And then we have this that he did. None of the windows would open at all. Not one. And then he puts this shit up. There's a door in my bedroom, and he literally boards it up. Now, it didn't have boards on it the day that we were looking at everything, right? There were no boards on it. Then when I came back, there was boards on it. He said that he didn't want me walking through it or something like, I don't know what his thing was. I don't know why. But yeah, he boarded that fucker right up. Here it is. Like chum. And that was the only other exit in the house to if it caught on fire, right? So he boards the motherfucker up. But his nephew that lived here had kids and everything else here. And it wasn't boarded up. You know what I mean? Craziness. Fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts, man. And I got to find the video of all the stuff in the yard. Let me find that. I don't know what that video is, but I'm about to go. But you're right. I really shouldn't have moved in it. But you know what? I didn't know what to do. I was kind of stuck. Honestly, I was stuck. I shouldn't have moved in it. You're right. This is what it did to the fucking door. I gushed over the fancy fridge after I got the fancy fridge. I didn't have it for the first 4 fucking days, ma'am. Okay? Shut the entire fuck up, dummy. No, it's not. I did it as best as I could, but that's it. All right, so let me show you this shit. Shit. And y'all see that big hole right there? There's holes like that all the way around the foundation. That's where the cats were coming in and out. Okay. So, yeah. So, no. The house wasn't perfect. At all. I mean, honestly, you're right. I shouldn't have moved in here. You're right. I shouldn't have. You're right. But I did. And when I asked him and I made a list of everything, all the broken blinds, like there's a whole list. I was told, too bad, so sad, the house as is, oh well. And he had my money. And he wouldn't give it back. He didn't want to give it back. I didn't even ask for it back. I said, fine. Like, what else was I supposed to do? And then the conversations about the signed lease. Now, in court, they didn't lie about that lease. But they lied to the cop. In court, they said there was a lease. And they have not given me a lease at all. So, you know, like it's not just me not paying rent and all these things that y'all are trying to make it out to fucking be. It's more to it than that. And that's why I'm pissed off about it. And that's why I'm not going to take anybody's shit any fucking more about any fucking thing. I literally had to call somebody to come over here to get a fucking family of feral cats out from underneath the fucking house. And there's something else that happened, but I'm certainly not going to talk about it on here. It doesn't fucking matter. It's not your business. But at the end of the fucking day, I don't know why y'all think that man is such a good person. They're not good people. And just to, make it sure that y'all know that I'm not lying about all the rest of it, since everything is y'all's goddamn business on this motherfucker. Here's the date of this. I'm not even showing that. Don't fucking matter. So, yeah. Hey, y'all. Anyway, I'm out. I got to go pick these people up. So, peace, love, and hair grease. I'll see y'all later. Love you, mean it. This will be the last conversation I have about this at all on this platform. And we'll see exactly what happens. Y'all got big mouths over there. Don't let your ass overload them. It's Christmas time. Go be Christmassy. Go be jolly. Go spend some time with your kids, bitches. Okay, good night. And stay the fuck out of my life.